Zombie apocalypse.
It's the Buture portable power station. You can see it's got 266 watts. That's just the batteries. It's got 72,000 milliamps. It's got 300. It'll put out 300 watts, 350 max if when it peaks. It's got 60-watt input and outputs on it. Here's all your specs on it. It said model PG 100. Like I said, it's got up to 300 on the peak. Here's your wattages on the USB ports on it. It's got 1.5 amps, 3.1 amps. It's got your DC and AC adapters. It's got a car charger. You see down it's got a car charger, a cigarette lighter charger, or an adapter. A lot of people have done reviews on this. You can pretty much, like I said, the batteries are all 18650s. They're like this, just a whole bunch of them. This alone takes probably like 2 hours to charge. So if you can do this in 8 hours, it's pretty good. If you got a faster charger, like this is a 65-watt charger, it will charge a little faster. Solar panels, you can hook it up if you buy one. It's going to take a little longer. I do like this box. It's a good storage box. It's got styrofoam in it. Looks like they're having a, if you get this, you get a gift. It's got the manual. Tells you how to operate it, what the different buttons do, the different lights, how to charge it. Pretty simple. So in the box, you got the DC power cable to charge it with. If you want to run stuff that plugs into a cigarette lighter, this plugs into the charger. You plug it, whatever you got into here. You're inflating a tire, whatever you got plugs into there. This is your car charger for your cigarette lighter to help charge this. And then you got a USB-C you can also use. And then you got the charger itself, which isn't too big. It does have some weight to it, obviously, with all these batteries. So you see you got two AC plugs here, you got DC plugs here, your USB here, and your USB-C here. These are different amps. This is your quick charge over here. This is a 2.4 volt. Well, both of these are 2.4 volts. You do have a light over here on the side, and you have the, like, your panel over here. This is your on and off button. You see the batteries on there. This is your AC button, which turns these on and off. You do need to turn these off if you're not using them, or they will be drawing power from the batteries. And you need to make sure you turn these off before you charge it, because you're going to plug it in down here to charge it. Make sure these are off. Let me turn this on. So there's your light. You got solid, you got 3 modes, you got strobe, and you got SOS. That's pretty bright. It's going to work well, like if you're maybe broke down on the side of the road. It does have a little fan on the back if it gets too hot. Like I said, this doesn't really tell you anything. It's pretty basic. Just shows you what's being used at the time. If you had something plugged in here, it would show you that it's being drawn or used, but it doesn't show you like how much. It just says it's in use. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I already have one similar to this. It's about a third of this power-wise, but it's enough to run my band or my Wi-Fi or my router, my CPAP machine. So I got this one because my wife also has a CPAP machine. So if the power goes out, we can both at least sleep at night. Or if we want to run Wi-Fi and router and have internet, we can plug all that into here. Like I said, this will run up there, all your small stuff, until you get to about like a dorm size or a mini fridge. After that, you get bigger than that, you're probably pushing it. 32-inch TV, laptops, all that stuff works fine. It's not going to do a full-size refrigerator. Might not even do a big screen TV bigger than 32 inches. It really depends on the watts. Like I said, it goes up to 300 watts, 350 max when it's pulling all the power. As long as you stay below that, you're okay. You get over that, this will shut down, stop working. So you need to keep it under that. I like this. It's going to work out great. Like I said, you can use a solar charger in here to charge it. From what I'm reading, I have a solar charger that I use on my other one. It's pretty slow. I haven't tried it on this one. I'm guessing it's going to probably take a day to charge this. Maybe not quite that long, depending on how your sun is or how strong your solar panel is. But if it takes 8 hours to plug it in, it's going to take probably longer to do that with a solar panel, unless you got a big expensive solar panel. Like I said, I like it. So when you plug this in, I got it plugged into the wall. You got to make sure you plug it into the one on the left. And it does show you on the side here that it's charging. You can see the battery moving up and down. And it's got the in, it says in there. So it is charging. It's about half full. So it should take about 4 hours to finish charging this. You do need to charge this about every 3 months if you're not going to use it. If you want to keep it full or usable in case something happens. That's what I'm doing with mine. That way if the power goes out, I'll have it and it's still charged.